Hi, welcome to GoblintoweTV, the only television network made by goblins for goblins. So if you're not a goblin, get out of here. I'm your host, Clover, and today I'm doing another speed paint like I normally do whenever it's just me by myself in this empty, desolate void. But today I'm doing something a little different. I am doing a well, I guess it's not entirely too different because I did the mushroom monster, which was themed for Halloween, and this one isn't themed for Christmas or anything, but it's themed for its own thing. I'm doing an action figure box art design. I guess we should just get to it. Play it. Let's make some art.
Alright, we are into the video. Okay, yeah, so this was my original idea for the action figure character that I was working with. I was kind of thinking of who would be a good protagonist, and I was basing it off of something kind of He-Man-esque. But I wanted something more down to earth than He-Man. So I thought of Oard the Blacksmith, but I didn't really like how that version of Oard looked, so that's why we're getting this version, who I feel like is a lot more marketable, which is the idea of what you're going for with a action figure. You want something that you can market. So you see I have the I don't know what you call it, the Omniverse Devastation presents kind of like Marvel, but this is Omniverse Devastation, which is a whole idea that Lettuce and I had, where essentially it is basically a way for us to make characters for anything, and they're allowed to interact, because Omniverse, it's anything in the universe, and some devastation, which you can put together right there, has happened that's making these different universes collide. So one could be its own standalone fighting game, Mortal Kombat style fighting game. So you have all these wacky characters from that are also interacting with something like this guy who's like a He-Man-esque character. And it's not like any purpose, it's just kind of a way for us to have characters that are allowed to interact. And the series, quote unquote, that Oard the blacksmith is from was the God of Heroes. That's his Masters of the Universe. He's from the God of Heroes. And then there's an idea that I'll make more from the God of Heroes, delve more into the world that the God of Heroes exists in, and then I'll make more in way of just Omniverse Devastation, and Lettuce will as well, and we'll just make all these characters that we can we don't have to care that they don't fit in to the larger narrative. But yeah, so that's just kind of giving you the rundown of who this character is, why he exists in the way he does. And now I'm also doing colors, and I did the clouds. I went with the classic Mobius style of doing landscapes, because that's the way I've learned and I like it. And of course I added towers because I love spires. It probably comes from watching the Conan the Destroyer movie whenever I was younger, and seeing like a crystal tower and being like, wow, that is amazing. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. But I just choose a random palette and went with that because I didn't want to think too much about the colors. So I thought the purples and greens worked well. So that's what I went with. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm gonna be honest, I want to try to redo this at some point, probably, because I'm not like insanely happy with how the design of the packaging itself looks. I feel like the font and just like the style of everything just isn't it's not like retro enough. It doesn't get that vibe that I'm wanting. But that's okay. It was my first time ever doing something like this. I've never been much of a graphic designer, so it was really fun to try nonetheless. Yeah, because I didn't record doing the letters, it just kind of popped up, so I'll fix that next time I do one of these. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. That's Oard the Blacksmith.
So, what did you guys think? Did you like it? Did you think it was cool, funky, fresh, awesome? Radicoolant? I should do Radicoolant. I had an idea for like a 90s robot character, like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles style, and it, like his catchphrase is Radicoolant. Get it? Kind of funky, fresh, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys liked it. Like I said in the video, I want to redo it. I'm not very good at graphic design, like composition of things, like where to put like boxes and make things pop and look good, and color theory. I went to college for art, but I didn't learn a lot from that. Did win an award in my design class. That was funky fresh. I've said that 3 times now. I was planning on doing the front and the back, but I wound up just doing the front because I ran out of time. We are currently in the middle of moving, so it might be a little iffy, a little messy for the next 3 years. But hopefully whenever we move, we'll actually have a much better setup, and more space to actually work and film. Anyways, yeah, it was kind of a short video, but that's okay. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, or don't. It really does, like, you're a person with your own goals and aspirations, your own will. You can choose to not do that. I'm not going to tell you to do something like that. I can ask you to, please, pretty please. What's your guys' favorite video game? I can tell you what my favorite video game is. I could take up like the next 10 minutes.
Say goodbye.
I could take up the next 10 minutes talking about my favorite video game. You guys want to hear it? Should I do it? No. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Tell me what you think of Oard the Blacksmith. If y'all want to see more of Oard the Blacksmith, if y'all want to know what his story is.
She looks dead.
This is like a hunter holding up what he caught. And if y'all want to see more of the world of the God of Heroes, then just let me know down in the comments or on Instagram. We have an Instagram. You can follow us on Instagram. It is Goblintowne. Just Goblintowne. I was trying to remember if it was GoblintoweTV or not. It's not. It's just Goblintowne. And until next time, stay goblin.